Well, on a hot August afternoon, drivers on Interstate 4 watched in shock and horror as a 17-year-old passenger in one car was shot and killed by the driver of another car. Now the two young men accused of murder are on trial.
And as Fox's Gloria Gomez explains, the prosecution's star witness could make or break this case.
911, you need police, fire, medical.
It started as a beef between a 17-year-old and two brothers that spilled onto Interstate 4 last summer.
This guy just shot at his car and shot at a car.
Prosecutors say Jaris and Jarkese Youngblood spotted the victim, Levison, riding in a dark-colored Nissan sedan on the interstate, and one brother pulled out a gun and started shooting.
The testimony will show that Jarkese Youngblood pulled the trigger, firing the fatal shot, and Jarkese Youngblood positioned the car he was driving next to the Nissan so his brother could fire off that fatal shot.
Now 1 year later, both brothers are on trial for murder. This woman was driving nearby when it happened.
There were 2 rounds of shot. The first one was just like 3 pops. The second time it was 4 to 5 pops.
Yet the defense points out the state's only eyewitness, who was riding with the victim that day, at first lied to police about it.
On the day this occurred, the day his best friend was killed, who was there, said, "I don't know who did this. I wasn't even paying attention."
And Jarkese Youngblood's attorney arguing her client wasn't even in the car that day, and there's no evidence he was.
I have the privilege of representing an innocent client, and at the end, I'm going to ask that you find him not guilty.
A lot for a jury to consider. Gloria Gomez, Fox 13 News.
The Youngbloods are also charged with tampering with evidence after prosecutors say they got rid of the car involved in the shooting by selling it to a junkyard.